Hey everyone, this is Sean Wilkins, loan officer with Fairview Lending. We have a super special guest today from Christopher Allen Homes, Allie, sales consultant extraordinaire. What's
Awesome.
going on, Allie?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming in. So we want to give you some helpful tips and pointers and tell you a little bit about Christopher Allen New Construction Homes. So, Allie, tell us a little bit about Christopher Allen Homes.
So, Christopher Allen Homes is a local Florida builder. We think that's what makes us special because we know how it feels to be Floridians living in Florida. Little things like hurricane season come
Yeah.
into play. So, we're able to take those things into account in our builds. Things like hurricane impact windows are always a standard for our builder because to us it just makes sense, so we're able to give a little bit of a more localized home build to give our homeowners extra peace of mind.
And that's a great point because a lot of these new construction builders around here are these huge nationwide builders, so you don't get that local personalized touch at some of the other builders like you do at Christopher Allen Homes. So what's new and exciting in the world of Christopher Allen New Construction?
I am really excited to announce we are rolling out some new finishes for our homes. Some really nice new features that folks are going to start see rolling into the homes in our inventory very, very quickly. Things like plank tile flooring, white quartz countertops, things that are modern and fresh and fitting into what home buyers are looking for.
That's awesome. One thing about Christopher Allen is they always seem to be ahead of the curve with the trends. What people are looking for in new construction homes, the modern aesthetic. They're really good at that, and they treat their buyers really good as well. They have a very streamlined process. I've closed many deals with Christopher Allen Homes, and all the clients are super happy. So, what do you see going on in the market these days? I know we're in the kind of the summer lull, waiting for season to hit, waiting for temperatures to cool down. What do you guys got going on over there?
The summertime is always the time of year where you get a chance to kind of reset, refresh because it's not as busy as it is in season. I think we've done a really great job of taking this slow season as an opportunity to really just prepare and gear up to release these new finishes leading into season, timing it with the market. And I think all things considered, we've done a really good job of holding strong and holding steady through the market, being able to offer things that still make sense for home buyers. In this phase right now that we're in this time period, there's a lot of hesitations coming from buyers. There's not as many buyers into the market, so to still be able to offer for those buyers that are in the market things that they're looking for, I think we've done a really great job of holding strong.
I completely agree. A lot of people are, on the fence waiting. They're waiting for that Fed rate cut. They're waiting for, prices to drop, whatever it is. And that's already taken place. Like the odds of a Fed rate cut next month are high. Therefore, rates dropped a little bit. So we're already seeing that little spurt of activity, people trying to take advantage of those good rates. And speaking of rates, Christopher Allen Homes runs a very good special where they give you seller concession, seller incentive for using one of their preferred lenders, which of course Fairview Lending is. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so right now, we're actually going into September, so I'm excited to announce we are still going to be offering up to $20,000 in closing costs with the use of one of our preferred lenders, like Sean, and that is really going to be the biggest way for especially agents to get their buyers over that hurdle. If you have a buyer who says, oh, I'm just waiting for rates to drop, this, that, or the other thing, now is really a great time to buy because we are giving this insane amount of incentives that gives them the opportunity to cover closing costs and buy down their rate, make the financial choice that's best for them because we give them the funds and they get to choose how they use it. So.
And you're absolutely right because that's really, really big for a buyer. If you're buying a home that's already very well priced, already an excellent home, already getting that warranty, everything's brand new, plus they're giving you $20,000 towards your closing costs. Just so you know what that means, you or your buyer are bringing way less money to closing. If they're doing an FHA loan, they're only bringing 3.5% to closing. All their closing costs are being paid, and we should have money left over with 20K, we certainly will, to buy down that rate. So you're going to get an even below rate what the average 30-year fixed rate is on an FHA loan because we have that massive tool to throw at the rate to help buy that down. So That's really big, so it's a no-brainer to me. And you have some good news, exciting news coming up about where you're going to be showing people homes at, right?
Yeah, we are opening our first Cape Coral model home, and it is very exciting for us. It should be opening soon, so we are really excited to be able to open the doors, be able to have a stronger presence in the actual community, because we've always been here in Cape Coral and we've always had a presence here, but to be able to have a true model home that folks can come walk through, where you can see not only our new finishes but also a furnished version of our homes, to be able to come hang out with us, spend some time and really get to know us and Christopher Allen Homes is going to be really exciting. And we're really proud to release that to the public and have everybody be able to see. We really think we've put our best foot forward, and I'm excited for everybody to get the chance to see it.
It's a big deal. It's nice to be able to go there and look at the finishes and look at the construction quality and look what it looks like furnished.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of visualize what your home's going to look like after you buy it. So that's really good. And Christopher Allen's not just in the Southwest Florida market where we are. Tell us where you're building homes these days.
So we are building homes in Lee County, but also Charlotte County. We do have homes available on the east coast of Florida, and we do have some expansion coming as well, going into the Citrus Springs area, maybe into some LaBelle, just some little sneak peeks of what might be to come from our builder.
Very cool. And Fairview Lending is licensed in the entire state of Florida, so we help Christopher Allen buyers throughout the state, wherever you're buying. We're happy to take a look at the finance aspect, the finance end of it for you, and guide you through that process. So, Allie, what's a good reason people would consider new construction homes versus, say, existing resale property?
I would say there's a number of reasons why you should consider new home construction versus something that's resale. All homes are great. It's an important milestone for everybody. I think the benefit of new construction is you're going to get extra peace of mind because your home was built recently. It hasn't been through any storms. It's built up to all the current codes and built with that little bit of extra, modern day knowledge and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then on top of that, the builders are incentivizing you to purchase their homes. So we're giving you incentives to be able to cover your closing costs or buy down the rate. That's something that a lot of resale properties really can't offer, where you're going to be locked in at whatever the market interest rate is, versus new home construction, you're going to have more options available to you. So you typically get more bang for your buck. Not to mention that on a new home construction property, you're going to have less overall costs in terms of your electric bills. You're not going to have hot water heaters breaking. You're not going to have to replace the roof, and your homeowner's insurance is typically significantly less.
Those are all great points. And tell us a little bit about the warranty that a buyer gets with Christopher Allen Homes.
Absolutely. So Christopher Allen Homes offers a 1-year new home warranty. That's going to give you that little bit of extra peace of mind, knowing that if you are in that home and all of a sudden you realize, man, this door just doesn't close the way it should, or this drawer is sliding funny, our homes are built by man, and man makes mistakes. We do a great job of doing quality checks to our homes, but you want to know that you have somebody that's there to help support you in that first year of home ownership. And, if you do find something, Christopher Allen Homes has a phenomenal customer care team.
For sure. And I can tell you that all the buyers I've helped finance Christopher Allen Homes are super happy with the service after the sale you guys provide. It's like she said, if you buy a home and then 3 months later you notice there's a problem, the seller of your previous home is not going to take your call, but if it's a new construction builder, especially Christopher Allen, you get that warranty, which is very nice.
Yeah, and Christopher Allen Homes really prides ourselves in having quality customer service. We really have the mindset that once you come into this Christopher Allen Homes family, you are part of the family. We're going to, treat you and your home the same we would if it was one of our, our mothers or family members, because you become part of that Christopher Allen Homes family. So it's nice to know that, you can call and say, hey, what color is the paint on my walls? And somebody's going to say, oh yeah, it's this color. Yep. And it's no question about it. We're genuinely happy to help.
Awesome. Well, Allie, thank you very much for coming in today. It's always a pleasure to see you. We're going to be putting together an event with some of my realtor friends to check out their new model center that's opening. and they're always running amazing incentives. If you have questions on what specials they're running, what inventory they have, reach out to either Allie or myself, and we can get you that information. All of our information is going to be below, and thank you very much for watching.